Hello again, my brothers and sisters. My name is Tim Heyer. I believe in dragons. I follow the dragon's path. And I would like to tell you something about a spell. Spells. I don't very much believe in spells. Spells are words that you have in your mind so you can bend and manipulate nature with it. But spells, in my eyes, are not things that you can see on the internet. Internet is filled with spells and things that you have. Um, Today, actually, I would like to tell you something about the first spell I've ever seen in a book that I have read in the early days of my Path of the Dragon. I was searching for answers, what I had to do, and this was a voodoo rituals book, voodoo rituals, and I didn't even believe that I was going to find something in it, but I found something, and that is this sign, and that is the Eye of the Dragon. But there is something different about this version of the Eye of the Dragon. I will show you that this voodoo spiritual book uh, showed me another way of signing the Eye of the Dragon. You know, this side represents the dragon, this side's the four elements, and this side represents you. Normally, in the eye that I always use, this stripe here doesn't belong here. This stripe here, this is the dragon, and this is actually this in the middle is nature, the four elements that can be used, and the one you are in here, and you don't have a direct connection with the powers and one unity with nature. Not yet. You have to do this through the dragon and through the elements, and then you can do this, but not immediately. And I have this spell. It's wait. Uh, Let me see. I can see it. I have written it down. It's Latin. It's ancient. Let me see. Sum saxum saxorum dursum momentum opiatum da in excuse me, eribulum in quantium draconis. Oh my god, that was terrible. I'm not Latin. So yeah, and what you have to do then is just the same principle of opening the dragon's gate. This is the opening to the dragon's gate, but a wrong way. A wrong way. If you have your knife, I forgot my knife, and you put your knife inside the center of it and try to open the dragon's gate. When I wanted to first try this out for the first time, uh, yeah, it was a moment. Yeah, the first time that my dragon said, "Oh." When I wanted to do this in years ago, I had in my ear something like this. No, 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 don't, no. Okay, so I didn't. And later on, the dragon in my head, of course. I'm sorry, I'm not crazy. You are not crazy. The dragon is real. In my head, the dragon was saying through all this time, I was understanding it, that this is not the way to open the dragon's gate, because this is the sign, and these words that belong to it is not how it should be. There's the words, in fact, say something like this: as dust as rocks made the mountains, uh, as dust materialize into life. That is how you shall be, dragon. Something like that. That is a translation of what the nonsense that I just said. But true spells come from in the mind. True spells must come last minute. This spell is ancient, and it's just of ancient brother or sister that spoke Latin and that wanted to summon the dragon. But this was his way. This is not our way. This shouldn't be your way, because this is forcing the dragon to come out, as you have authority over the dragon, and you don't have that. You are equal, of course, but you don't have authority over the dragon. You don't have that, and they don't have that over you. But they are one with nature, but you still have to be one with nature through the dragon, and not immediately, because you are not a dragon. You are a human being. And that is why this lining here is a bit too much. And then you go inside of the center, and normally you have to pinch this down with a knife or a sword or something stronger. Maybe I should try that. It's not going to work anyway. My pencil in here, and there you go. By the way, I said the words wrong totally. Like, I don't know. Something, yeah, something is changing in the air. It's energetic, but it's not bad. It's okay. Yeah. So yeah, in this book, it said a lot about the dragon gods like Fafnir and Tiamat. They in this was just African magic, African culture that also recognized the dragon and the dragon's path. So you can see that everywhere in the world the dragon was known, the dragon was even worshipped, and everywhere in the world they wanted to open the dragon's gate, and they have their own ways. I have my ways. I just in my mind actually I don't need the gate of the dragon to be open. It's already open with me. But if you have trouble, you can also use without this. You can also use this sign. Of course, it's a triangle, and then you go like this and this. That is you. That is elements. That is no, sorry. This is you. This is the elements. This is nature. Ah, fuck. Sorry, sorry. No, I mean this is the dragon. This is the elements. This is you. So that is it. Sorry about cursing. Comes out just like that. And of course, in the center, it's nature. So you want to manipulate nature to open the dragon's gate. The fifth gate. I don't need it. My gate is already opened, and to many of you, they are still doubting about themselves. But with the most of them who listen to this, they have already opened the gate. They just need to feel it. The dragon's gate. The eye of the dragon. So yeah, anyways, I'm continuing my path. Do whatever you want with this, and if you are doing this, just do it your own way. Do it what makes you feel good. And if you want to do this how it stands like here, remember this is the thing that I understood from it, that took the dragon with the chain from out of the dragon's gate to you, and you don't want that. You don't want an unknown dragon to be with you, and just yeah, the dragon can be angry, and when the dragon is angry and doesn't have any connection with you, and the dragon is with you with a chain around his neck, then be careful. Yeah, it's not recommended. Be sure it's your dragon. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue in my path. Do whatever you want with it, but be careful, my brothers and sisters.